I don't know where he is. And I know if he made it out of that building, he would have called me up immediately. Well, it's just hard to know that 15,000 families or more than that are just destroyed for no reason.
This conflict was begun on the timing and terms of others. It will end in a way and at an hour of our choosing.
Welcome back to NBC News, continuing coverage of the attack on America as America mourns. I'm John Siegenthaler. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, and here's the very latest. The Associated Press quotes law enforcement officials as saying Atlanta may have been a target of terrorists. The officials say the information was obtained during FBI interviews of people who knew the hijackers involved in Tuesday's devastating attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, but no other details were given. President Bush paid an emotional visit to Ground Zero in New York today, where terrorists brought down the twin 110-story towers of the World Trade Center. Standing on a pile of rubble, his arm around a firefighter, he used a bullhorn to thank rescue workers who then cheered and chanted USA, USA. And officials say Boston's Logan Airport will reopen 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's been shut down since the terrorists hijacked 2 flights from that airport on Tuesday and crashed them into the World Trade Center. Washington's Reagan International Airport remains closed, while the New York area's 3 major airports reopened this morning after officials determined 2 suspected hijacking attempts yesterday were unfounded. Didn't happen. That's, as we mentioned, we do have some of the memorials today that have been taking place across the country. It happened at Washington National Cathedral, and this is in Durham, North Carolina. These are some of the prayer vigils, candlelight vigils that are occurring around the country because some people were able to get to the noontime prayer services. There's a candlelight prayer service in Durham, North Carolina tonight. Let's listen. One of the prayer vigils going on tonight in Durham, North Carolina. Now, oceans away, people abroad are joining with Americans in this day of prayer for the victims of the terrorist attacks. In London, 2,000 worshipers crowded St. Paul's Cathedral, with thousands more standing outside. Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, and Prime Minister Tony Blair were among those taking part in Britain's largest outpouring of national grief since Princess Diana died 4 years ago. Hundreds of British citizens reportedly were among those killed at the World Trade Center. And around the world, other countries also remembered the victims with a moment of silence. moment of silence around the world for the victims of the terrorist attacks. I have one other bit of information from Associated Press. The FBI says that 3 of the 5 suspected of hijacking the American Airlines jet that crashed into the Pentagon lived in San Diego last year. We've heard of one group that lived in Florida, another that apparently now lived in San Diego. One of the men is believed to have piloted the plane that slammed into the Pentagon, killing 190 people.